What's up guys, Lou here, back with another video, and as you can tell, today something special is happening. I am not in my normal studio environment. That's because I'm in Paris, and today I'm checking out the world's thinnest laptop. What? This is from HP, it's called the Spectre, and it is thinner than a pen, thinner than this pen, 10.4 millimeters thin. Let's jump inside the box and see what it's all about. Okay, as you guys can tell, that is crazy thin. You're probably wondering like, okay, it's thin. Am I giving something up? What am I giving up in exchange for ultra portability? Actually, in this case, not a ton. If you look around the device, you'll notice you've got 3 USB-Cs on the back. This one is going to be used to power up the device as well. Unlike some other ultra thin laptops on the market, you're not giving up connectivity there with multiple ports. And then you've also got a headphone jack in this location on the back. Now, if you've got a bunch of older USB equipment and you need to have the traditional connector, you have an adapter included as well. That's simple stuff. Let's go ahead and test that out. And then, boom, here's the power brick. Fairly portable again. What about the specs? You're gonna be able to configure this guy with either a Core i5 or Core i7 processor, not underpowered. One of my favorite things is this hinge design here. As you can tell, super smooth, but very unusual because it's using some piston technology in underneath the hood there. Completely new HP logo. Ultra modern to go with the kind of ultra modern vibe. You've got this copper along the bottom. The top of this laptop is aluminum, but then the bottom side is actually carbon fiber. You guys know I'm a huge fan of carbon fiber whenever it can be used. You'll notice the way these feet sit, it actually keeps the bottom of the laptop up off of the surface it's on a little bit. That's gonna help with cooling. You can also see this unique layout for the grills where the fan is. This guy comes in at 2.55 pounds. You are hardly going to notice that. Now the audio on this device is by Bang & Olufsen with HP Audio Boost. You can see the speaker grills there. I like what they've done just to add a little bit of interest, a little bit of uniqueness. The keyboard is very low profile, chiclet style keyboard. It also has a backlight on it. So if you're working in bed late at night and so on, you want to keep the lights dim. Maybe you're trying to set the mood. There's also a dedicated button for airplane mode. And then of course, the display. It is IPS technology. What you'll notice is as I sort of twist the display a little bit, you're getting no color shift in the image. Video, can it play video? Yes, of course. Look at this, okay.
Another video.
Here you go, Jack.
Do I still have to do the what's up guys thing?
1080p full HD display and 13.3 inches diagonal. Now the display is actually covered in Gorilla Glass rather than the standard stuff. That's gonna give you some extra durability characteristics that I'm sure you're aware of. You can also spec it out with an SSD up to 512 gigabytes. This model I'm looking at here has 8 gigabytes of RAM as well. You've essentially got your traditional laptop specs just jammed into a much thinner profile. How thin? This pen is actually thicker than the entire device. It's the same thickness the entire way. Now, when it comes to battery life, you're gonna be looking at roughly all day, or HP is claiming 8+ hours. So there you have it, guys. The new HP Spectre, the world's thinnest laptop. You are now aware of it. This thing is launching very soon. It's really a unique design. I'm a fan of it. Big thanks to HP for inviting me out here to Paris to check out their latest and greatest. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Later.
We are going to play a typical number with a typical amount of loud and low passing.